Oh, what's going on with the old one? You killed him?
What could get better than that haircut?
No! Yes! Yes! Yes, man!
He's literally like, it's a rodeo bull.
Rins is having a look. Here he is. He's up the inside of ESPARGARO. Brilliant.
As we enter the last triple header of the season, we're headed to Valencia for the first of 2 back-to-back races in Spain. Championship titles have yet to be decided in all 3 classes.
Got to Valencia for the Grand Prix and we have terrible weather, it's pouring down, and we're here ahead of the race because we have been invited to the Brad Binder documentary premiere, and I'm really excited to get to watch it with Brad and Darryn Binder. So yeah, let's go meet them at the energy station.
If I'm here racing, I want to be the best. I'm not going to be a guy that makes up the field. Pretty cool intro, eh? What could get better than that haircut? Are you cooking? Oh, there we go.
So basically we just watched your first ever documentary, correct?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It definitely feels a bit strange because I feel like my career is only beginning. So I hope there's still a long story to tell from here on out, but it's been quite a ride so far.
And how is it to see basically people that have been with you throughout your career talk about you?
It's really awesome, you know, it's so cool to see, you know, my family, friends, the bosses, you know, a little bit of everything, you know, and it's so cool because we've had so many cool memories together, and this really put together quite a lot of them. So it's something to definitely keep for the long run.
Darryn, how did you feel about the documentary?
Growing up as a kid, you watch documentaries about motocross races and stuff, and you just think, wow, that is the coolest thing. And I mean, for my brother to have his own documentary, I mean, yeah, that to me, you've made it.
What would you say is your favorite part of the documentary?
When we were training back in South Africa and they show a little bit of the wildlife and that, it makes me miss home, and I love home so much.
So it's not the podiums, it's the wildlife back home.
The podiums are cool, I won't lie. I felt like I had goosebumps when I saw him win in Brno, and yeah, that every time I see it, I still really cool feeling.
Where can people watch the documentary?
So if you're keen on catching it, I believe there'll be a link in the description below.
Yeah, so just go ahead and click in the link below to watch it on Red Bull TV.
That's it. Catch you there.
Cool, thanks. Every single rider has his own personal riding style, whether that is by personal choice or is defined by the bike that he is riding. And to talk about this, we're gonna head off and speak with Steve Day, who is the MotoGP commentator. So Steve, we always hear you talking about riding styles. So visually, how do you identify it?
Something that's changed so much over the last 20 or 30 years. If you think back to the 90s, someone like McEwen, for example, would have a motorcycle down. He'd have an upright position, but in the modern era, it's not like that anymore. Someone like Marquez has changed everything in the sport. The lean angle that he creates is like no other. He's got an aggressive riding style, but he stays very close to the motorcycle. ESPARGARO, for example, he quite likes a loose bike. What I mean by that is he doesn't mind the bike moving around a lot, and he is very aggressive on the motorcycle. It's so easy to spot when you're just watching him because he's literally like, it's a rodeo bull. But then you've got people like Alex Rins, who is so smooth, quite upright in his position, quite an elegant, it's almost like he's dancing with the bike. You can pick up just purely by watching, more than anything else, the body position of the rider.
When they change bike manufacturer, do you think they have to adapt that riding style?
I think it depends on who the rider is. Someone like a Jorge Lorenzo in the past, he had a riding style that he could not change, and he tried to transfer that onto every other motorcycle, and I think that can work. Riders who are switching perhaps to a Suzuki or a Yamaha, they're pretty friendly bikes to ride because they're quite smooth handling motorcycles. They can have quite high corner speed. The bikes don't move around a lot. It's very difficult then to transfer a smooth riding style like that onto, let's say, a Ducati, which is such a weapon in a straight line. but you have to be more precise. You have to adjust your riding style under braking to get the bike up, to get the power on out of the corner. And so you do have to adapt. The interesting thing about MotoGP now is riders coming from Moto2, someone like Brad Binder, for example, said that I had to completely transform my entire riding style. Whereas others have just continued on with the same riding style, and it works, and it just depends on the motorcycle.
Well, thank you so much for your insight, and let's see what happens, you know, this weekend.
Yeah, can't wait. Thanks, Vanessa.
Perfect. Thank you.
After speaking with Steven, let's now head over to speak to the riders and see how they describe their own riding style.
Hola! Hello, Fluffy!
This is new Fluffy.
Oh! What's going on with the old one? You killed him?
No, this is lighter. Look, drive.
Oh my goodness!
I know, I know.
Woo!
If you had to describe your riding style in one word, what would it be?
Maybe aggressive. It can be one word, yeah. Aggressive.
I don't know in English.
What's in Spanish?
Tiralínea.
Tiralínea. Straight shooter. Straight shooter.
Because I'm really smooth, but always I try to make not many meters, you know.
Yeah.
Tiralínea.
To describe it just in one word is difficult. I would say elegant, maybe.
Elegant, okay, I'm liking that.
It's what my mother says to me when she sees me on TV. She says, "You look so elegant."
One word?
Yeah.
I don't think one word can describe my riding style. Maybe wild, I don't know.
Okay, but how so?
Wild or out of control.
Out of control, why?
There's always legs coming off and stuff like that. I'm not the most precise one out there.
And how have you had to change your riding style with the bikes, with the change of bike from Moto2 to MotoGP?
Honestly, my natural riding style already was quite good, especially for the pickup. That with MotoGP is so important with these tires, blah blah blah. So already was good.
The blah 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 is the important part.
I always felt like the step between Moto3 and Moto2 was smaller.
Yeah.
And Moto2 to MotoGP was, I felt it bigger because the line is quite different.
Yeah.
You have the speed approach, you have the brakes, you have the tires which are different. So until you really understand it, how to get the maximum out of everything, it's a bit tricky, and you just have to approach differently. Everything.
Adapt it.
Yeah, adapt it. Yeah, but you know, if you see a picture of my riding style and now, I don't think it looks much different.
Do you think Valencia is going to be suitable for the KTM, the new KTM?
I think so.
Yeah?
We must be positive. Always, I'm the most positive on Tuesday or in the race week till Friday comes.
Yeah.
And then you see the reality. Sometimes it's good, sometimes not. But I think this also, look, the weather is fantastic.
You know, it's pouring down, but it's going to be nice weather for the weekend.
If the weather is not good, I'm going to call you, eh? Vanessa, what's going on?
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. Well, you know, best of luck for the weekend, Paul.
Thank you very much.
Bye. So we decided to go today to the Dunlop tent to talk about the tire allocated to Moto3, Moto2, and actually to the Red Bull MotoGP Rookie Scout. So let's go. I was coming to see if you can give me a bit of insight on the tires that you supply, because I believe that you're supplying tires to both actually Moto3, Moto2, and the Red Bull Rookie Scout.
Yeah, all three classes.
How many tires do you have to bring in every race?
So here this weekend we would have brought 2,000 tyres to the circuit.
For all three classes?
For all three classes.
Where do you store them?
But we've got our 4 stock trailers here. This is the service truck, and then we have the 4 stock trailers next door. So.
Can we see where you store them?
So all the stock trucks are temperature controlled. The temperature is managed just to make sure that the tyres are always kept in their prime condition for when they're ready to be used.
Can we take a peek?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
Check it, this one, yep. This is one of the stock trailers for Moto2. As
You can definitely feel a temperature change.
It's nice in here, isn't it? It's not a bad place to hide when it's cold, that's for sure. Yeah, so this is the Moto2 stock. You can see the rider number on each of the tyre. They'll be setting allocations.
Yeah.
The tyres are controlled by IRTA using the barcodes, as you can see here.
So every tyre has a barcode?
All the tyres are assigned to each rider.
So there's no swapping tyres between teammates?
No.
Okay, so how many tyres does each rider get per weekend?
So they get 8 fronts and they get 9 rear tyres.
8 fronts, 9 rear. Okay.
And that is, they'll have a choice of a soft and a hard front and a soft and a hard rear.
Okay, and then once these tyres are used at the end of the weekend, you get them back, you collect them back?
Yes, all the tyres come back to us, especially after FP1, FP2. We'll carry a full analysis on each tyre. We'll be looking for things like abrasion, wear rate, the consistency, so you can understand how the tyre is working and and basically give them the best recommendations for the race.
Can we actually get to see the Moto3, for example, the rear tire for a Moto3 bike and for a Moto2 bike?
Yeah, I can put them side by side and you can see the difference.
Cool.
This will be, this is the Moto2 we have here. You can see then this is the Moto3 rear. You can see there's quite a large difference in size. Yeah. Well, they both have the barcode. Then we also have the decal. So the yellow decal always signifies the softer option at that racetrack.
Is there any chance we get to see one of the tires being fitted?
I'm sure we can do that.
Yeah?
Yes. Okay. On a busy day, we can fit up to about 600 tires. Okay, so this would be the Moto3 tires we're going to fit here. So he's going to put the wheel on the machine and he'll clamp it in. You set the adjustment to make sure it's correct for the wheel being used. You then take the tyre, you'll check the orientation. Then you'll sit one bead into the well. Once that's done, you use the bar to help seat the tyre fully onto the wheel.
What is the tyre pressure that you recommend to the teams for the optimum performance?
On Moto3, we generally work about 2.2 bar.
So now he needs to balance it?
Yes. Although it's often referred to as balance the tyre, you're actually balancing the whole package, the brake disc, the rim and the tyre as one complete unit.
And you have there many different weights, right?
Yeah, so you have a toolkit with a selection of weights. There's all different sizes of weights, so you can always try and get exactly the balance weight you need. And that's now ready to be used.
This is actually perfect, but even though this is a front tire, we have a challenge for the Rebel KTM Moto3 team riders. Because they are going to be changing a rear tire. So let's see how that goes. And here I find DENIZ getting coached by his team. I think he's having some advantage, huh?
Why?
He's already practicing.
But I don't need to practice because I only ride a bike.
That's whoa! Big talk!
You want to be a mechanic one day, I don't know.
Oh.
But I don't want to be a mechanic.
So you're gonna both be changing your rear tire and you're gonna be timed. And whoever gets to do it for the fastest time wins. But not only that, one of your mechanics is gonna be the judge of whether you would be able to actually go out on track with the job that you've done.
Come on,
okay, get set.
Grid, no?
Get set, let's do this. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
DENIZ?
Always.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go!
No! Oh,
okay.
I broke.
Did you break it? Sorry, how's it going?
Yes! No! Yes! 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 No! Yes, man! Wait. I hurt myself.
Oh my god! So we need to do the technical check to see if they would be able to go out on track with the job they've done.
No. Check the rear brake. Is it okay or not?
Yeah, for this one it's okay.
Okay. Let's see.
It's ready, no?
Yeah, this one okay also.
Well guys, thank you so much for taking on the challenge.
Congratulations, man. Thank you.
And best of luck for the weekend, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing the challenge.
Thank you. Bye. Man, the chain jumped 2 times, eh?
The word of the day has been unpredictability for the Moto3 and Moto2 races so far. And we saw Raul Fernandez do an amazing race and taking his first ever Moto3 win, followed by Sergio Garcia back on the podium after a year. And with AYUMU finishing 3rd and narrowing down that championship gap. In the Moto2 class, we also saw the championship leader Sam Lowes crashed out, and it was Marco Bezzecchi who took the win. We saw come in 2nd Jorge Martin, and then Remy Gardner in 3rd. And very important, it was Enea Bastianini who finished in 4th place, who is now the new championship leader and has a lead of 6 points over Sam Lowes. And now let's see what happens in the MotoGP race.
And away we go, a good start there. Espargaro leads. Rins is having a look, here he is, he's up the inside of Espargaro. Brilliant, becomes Mir, he's up the inside. Same move as what Alex Rins pulled off.
Oh, he's got it. He's made the move.
It's happened.
Turn
Mir
11
leads.
as he got the pace to break away from his arch rival and teammate.
Espargaro will have to wait another round to try and find that crucial victory. Miraculous!
Awesome.
From Joan Mir, who wins here in Valencia and takes complete control of 2020.
As unpredictable as this season has been, it also has been the case with the weather this weekend here in Valencia, where we've seen only rain conditions except for race day, in which the riders only had a 120-minute session in order to find the ideal setting for dry conditions. And it was a bit of a gamble for everyone. Espargaro went into the race with the front hard tire without having previously tested it in the warm-up session. So the gamble paid off for Espargaro, finishing today in 3rd place. And Alex Rins came in 2nd today, and this being his 3rd consecutive podium finish. And winning his first ever MotoGP class race, we have Joan Mir, who consolidates his championship lead now with 37 points, ahead of both Fabio Quartararo and Alex Rins in 2nd in the standings. And now let's grab a quick word with the teams. So Davide, you must be one of the most happy team managers as of right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very happy. I don't know the others, but for sure I'm very happy. And yeah, it's incredible what's happening to us. And I'm just dreaming. I mean, that was not even in my best dream I could imagine a day like this today.
Yes, show us your baby. Show us your baby. So you said it was going to be a very good potential weekend for you, and it ended up being. How does it feel now?
Yeah, it feels good. All the pressure is gone, but especially the choices before the race been very tough with the tires. It's been very difficult also to follow these guys. They've been flying today, so our KTM at the end was very good performing, but at the end not enough. Also myself, I was really pushing with my all. So yeah, when you give your all and the results come like this one, nothing else you can ask for.
The choice of the front hard tire, was that a gamble that you think paid off?
I mean, you ask yourself what you could do better, and for sure, because we didn't try the hard front till the race, maybe the setup would be better. But our bike is better than the other ones on the stopping. We need to perform in that moment, and with the hard tire was perfect. So nothing else to ask.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
With the team.
Thank you.
Let's go join the celebrations. Getting splashed with champagne. Well, that was it for the Grand Prix of Europe this weekend here in Valencia. But join us next time in just a few days for the Gran Premio de Valencia. And don't forget to subscribe to the Red Bull Motorsport YouTube channel so you don't miss the next episode of Inside Pass. See you next time.